Can you actually afford to buy cheap? Or what is the quality of quality? I will explain you why the old saying, who buys cheap buys twice, is actually not that wrong. Usually people would anticipate that they would have the same understanding about quality as everybody else. Nobody would say, if you're going to a manufacturer of a part and ask him, are you a quality manufacturer? Nobody would say no. But what is actually a quality manufacturer? In this case, the quality of quality refers to the repeatable, sustainable manufacturing of quality criteria such as alignment, such as surface, such as corrosion resistance, such as cleanability of a part. In this case, I brought you actually two samples here from a pharmaceutical filling machine. This is where we have received or we issued a manufacturing drawing to two different vendors for the same part. The manufacturing drawing certainly shows the quality criteria being usable for the manufacturing of those parts. What we received are two completely, totally different parts. And both parts are here on the table, and if you have a look at it with an unaided eye, you will immediately figure that there are differences between those two. One looks actually kind of shiny and nice. The other one actually looks more dull. So this is what you will immediately figure with the unaided eye, as I said. If you would look, or if you would need to take a deeper look into the internal quality criteria of these parts, you would need to have some help from this technology, such as an endoscope here. With these endoscopes, which are available in different length, in different diameter, you can rather good estimate the internal properties of these parts. When you do that, you will immediately figure that you have quality criteria, for example, such as the alignment of the welded on ferrules, the branch, the 60-degree branch that you have here, the 4 90-degree branches with the 180-degree elbows on it. And you will see that those features are completely different within these two parts. You will figure that one part has been completely hand welded with a lot of excessive material that has been flown into the inner part of this manifold. Those excessive material has been grinded away intensively, that's what you can see. On the other hand, this part here has been completely orbital welded, and you will see pretty good transitions and hygienic conditions in the inner part. Whereas here you will see a misalignment of the ferrules, you will see also a beginning corrosion at the inner part and at the weld seams. So when you put all this together in a table and have a look at the differences of these two parts, you will immediately figure that one part really is a so-called quality part and the other part is probably good for a certain purpose, but probably not for the purpose of a pharmaceutical filling machine. Anyway, how severe are these defects? So that's what you would need to estimate with the so-called FMEA analysis. FMEA is failure mode effective analysis. And what you are actually doing is you are looking at the single defects, you figure how severe are those defects, how easy are they to detect, and what's their impact on the final application. So doing this, you will end up in a risk priority number, and you can use this risk priority number in a total cost of ownership calculation to estimate what is the cost impact of these, let's say, problems in manufacturing of those two parts. And you will immediately figure that these total cost of ownership shows a deviation. One part might be more expensive in the beginning, one part has less initial cost. However, the cost of operation, of cleaning it, is developing over time, and will one part, which is the more cheaper part in the beginning, make more expensive in use during lifetime of either the system or this part. And the issue is, when you know the hourly rates of production in pharmaceutical industry, you will figure that those cost impact over time will become significantly. Well, I hope I could give you an idea about the meaning, what is the quality of quality, and how does it affect the lifetime, how does it affect the total cost of ownership of a part. I would certainly be very happy if you would address your concerns, your ideas, your questions to us, and if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for one of our next videos. Thanks a lot and stay healthy.